The Supreme Court has a conservative majority, 6 conservative justices to 3 liberals. But it wasn't just those appointed by Republican presidents who questioned the Colorado Supreme Court ruling that Donald Trump was ineligible to run for president. Using Section 3 of the 14th Amendment of the Constitution that bars those who've engaged in insurrection against the U.S. from holding certain offices, Colorado's highest court had ruled that Donald Trump should be removed from the ballot because, in its opinion, his actions on January the 6th did amount to insurrection. But this argument was greeted with skepticism at Thursday's hearing. Here's Liberal Justice Elena Kagan.
I think that the question that you have to confront is why a single state should decide who gets to be president of the United States.
And Chief Justice Roberts suggested chaos might ensue were Colorado's decision to be upheld, as Republican officials in other states used the precedent to argue that it was in fact Joe Biden who was guilty of insurrection against the U.S.
What do you do with what would seem to me to be plain consequences of your position? If Colorado's position is upheld, surely there will be disqualification proceedings on the other side, and some of those will succeed.
Over and over again, the question of whether one state's officials can potentially disenfranchise tens of millions of voters across the country by deeming a presidential candidate unfit to run was questioned.
They think it's easy doing this stuff, right?
The proceedings appeared to be a boost to Donald Trump's argument that it was up to Congress and not individual states to decide if a candidate was ineligible to run for president under the insurrection clause of the Constitution. Speaking after the hearing from Florida, Donald Trump seemed confident, calling the proceedings a very beautiful process.
It's unfortunate that we have to go through a thing like that. I consider it to be more election interference by the Democrats. That's what they're doing. The good news is we're leading virtually every poll.
The court is expected to rule swiftly. Colorado's Republican primary is just weeks away. If the court rules in Trump's favor, he will be on the March 5th ballot. Shihab, Rattansi, Al Jazeera, Washington.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.